Hey everyone, Greg Bahoon here. I wanted to put out a video as to why I, along with many others, believe TEXITcoin will likely hit $16 by February of 2026. But before I do that, I wanted to just add a disclaimer with this entire video, and that is I am not a financial advisor. I am not a tax professional. All of the information contained in this video is going to be for informational and educational purposes only. Past performance does not guarantee future results, and any investment decision you make, you should always do your own due diligence and research. With that being said, there are many indicators here, very important key indicators as to why there's a strong likelihood that TEXITcoin will hit $16 by February 2026. And I want to go over some of those in this video, and you can make your own informed and educated decision based on the information provided. The first thing I want to pull up that is important to note is Bobby Gray's personal notebook. Okay, this is something he put last year on his ledger, in his notebook, and it was titled "The Path to $16." And what he did was he wrote down monthly price targets that he believes TEXITcoin will hit based on the metrics of this project and the momentum. And so far to this date in August, we are here at August 11th, right? His target was 195. We are sitting today at $2.11. Every single monthly price target has been met or exceeded. As you can see, September, October, all the way to February are his price predictions. And so far, he has been right on target. In this video, I'm going to explain and show why I believe, and many others believe, this will continue and these price targets will be hit. The first thing that I want to talk about is the actual TEXITcoin project and the site. So, and by the way, it looks like my camera might be actually trying to work here. We'll see. But this is the actual TEXITcoin site, right? MineTXE. Oh, there I am. Hi. MineTXE.com/statistics. This is actually a public website that anyone can go to. You do not have to be a member of the TEXITcoin community. And it's basically just going to give you all of the details and the transparency of the project. It'll tell you obviously about, total blocks. It'll talk about new blocks, members, how many members, hash rate, which is basically the horsepower that's generated to create TEXITcoin. It's going to show you how many TEXITcoin are actually produced and shared on a daily basis. It's about 90 to 95,000 coins per day. It's going to show you the average per miner, right? The coins that each miner is getting. And then also it's going to show you use of funds, all stuff that people want to know and see. They want to know that this thing is real. This right here is new miners. So every single day, this is the amount of people that are coming in and spending $995 to be a TEXITcoin miner and receive coins automatically, passively on a daily basis, right? So, and you can see Sundays are days where people relax a little bit. You can see here, it's a little bit slow. This was yesterday on Sunday, but you can see Monday through Friday, the amount of people that are coming in and spending $1,000, for instance, was that Thursday, 334 people. So $334,000 was generated as becoming TEXITcoin miners. And you can see, and today it's very, very early in the day. We're already at 50. And actually, I was going to refresh it. It might be more than that. But anyway, then it goes into obviously shows by country, what miners are coming in by country. But this is, and let me put my readers on. It's a little bit hard to see as you get older here. This is the actual project from the start. So this kind of gives you an idea of momentum and exactly what's going on with this project. It started in May of 2024. Right. And as you can see, there were only 119 people involved with this in May. Right. And as we go on Q3, it didn't have much momentum. There was really kind of slow growth. And you can see by the end of 2024, there were only 691 people, right, or miners involved with this project. But as word started to spread and people started to see the benefits and the mission and the utility behind this project, what you start to see is this growth, this rapid expansion and growth. By the end of Q1, almost 2,500. By the end of Q2, over 8,000. And we're still in Q3, and now we're looking at 14,000, right? And you can see this number here, 25,000. And what you're going to start to notice is as we go on and on, just like this, right? It's like the AT&T commercials back in the day where the bars go up, right? You're just seeing this upward trajectory. Now, it's one of those situations where it's momentum, acceleration, compounded growth. And by the way, there's individual statistics down here, right? Top earners, top recruiters. This is a community-based project, right? So now if we go back to this chart right here, looks like we lost me again. Sorry about that with the camera. But if we go back to this chart, you're going to see there's a direct correlation between the volume and the growth of the community and the volume and the growth of the price, right? That is not an accident. That's just with anything in life. You know, you think of a stock like Amazon or Tesla or Google, you name it. You're going to see a growth in the stock price when you see a growth in the company, right? In the profits and the revenue, right? This is no different than that whatsoever. And here's some interesting things. There I am again. Hi. Like this is a great example, right? This person asked a question. Why does it do this? Why is it flat line? You know, and then you see these jumps. I'm going to explain that. And this is a very big key indicator as to why there's a very good chance that this is going to go to $16 in February and why his notebook said so. So first of all, as I'm speaking, you guys can actually take a look at this. This is really a good synopsis right over here on the right as to what's going on. Its mission is very simple. TEXITcoin wants to become the official currency, the official digital currency of Texas, right? And there are a couple different phases to that. One is this incredible crowdfunding model that Bobby Gray put together, which is, I have this vision, I have this dream, and I want to take as many people along with me as possible. And when I do that, I want to help reward the people for bringing honest money back to Texas. So what it's basically doing is a crowdfunding model that gives people the ability to go out and join this large 100 million mega hash mine and purchase a small share in the company, anywhere between 1 and 9 mines. And that is the other key indicator, by the way, as to why you're seeing this, a continued steady growth. Because Bobby Gray was very strategic and calculating in what he's doing in allowing this crowdfunding model. And he did not want to allow wealthy individuals to come in and purchase as many miners as they want and grow this price and this community up and then sell and crash the price. So that avoids wealthy people coming in and tanking the price and taking their profits. Now, he has been very vocal as to wanting people to go ahead and sell their TEXITcoin. He wants the market to obviously be liquid. He wants people to be able to buy and sell TEXITcoin. And so he encourages the public and obviously people on the company's Zooms. He wants people to go ahead and take profits, get their money back so they know it's real, so they can go out and they spend it so they can feel it. There are people that spent that have traded or sold their TEXITcoin and they went out and they bought cars and they posted it online. There's a lot of people that have made a lot of money with this, right? But at the end of the day, they are still believing in the project. They are keeping majority of their TEXITcoins, right, in their portfolio, but they are also peeling off and selling profits along the way. And while they are doing that, you are still noticing a consistent rise in the price of the coin. And that, again, is because he is not allowing whales to come in and tank the price. So the other part of that is the utility, right? So the idea behind the TEXITcoin that you can see is basically creating this revenue with 300 downtown digital associations throughout Texas, having community local currency where the mines are being placed strategically, and having the ability for those community members to use TEXITcoin to do their transactions, which is much quicker and much less expensive than your Visa, MasterCard, American Express fees, right? So the utility model and the idea behind it is really, really great. People are getting behind it, especially in Texas. The movement is growing very rapidly, and that's also partly because you can see here, they're spending close to $500,000 a month now in advertising. Billboards, hundreds of billboards throughout the state, even Louisiana, Florida, Tennessee, as well as all gates and terminals at all of the large Texas airports. They are sponsors and community events, local events. They're sponsoring. They have tents. They're on radio stations. They're advertising on radio stations. Just a couple of days ago, they were the main sponsor at a UFC fight in California. Bobby Gray just yesterday was actually one of the keynote speakers at Dr. Ron Paul's 90th birthday barbecue, was also one of the main sponsors as well. So you have this incredible movement and this vision and this branding and awareness that's going on. And more people are seeing it and understanding what the dollar is doing, inflation stuff, and trying to get away from what the US dollar is doing and believing in something new and different and unique and joining a crowdfunding model and a unique vision that really is gaining a lot of traction, right? And the beauty of what TEXITcoin is doing, what a lot of people don't understand, is it is not just simply a crowdfunding model, but it's a hybrid model that is working very effectively, right? And whether you agree with that or not, the results speak for themselves. And that is, Bobby Gray is not only giving people the ability to purchase mines and receive coins for the next 137 years passively that can be actually passed down to generations to come, but he's also rewarding people for sharing and having others join the community, right? And that might not be something you're comfortable with and might not be something you want to do, but it's working, and it gives people the ability to help others collect coins. And TEXITcoin is going to reward those people with more coins, or we call it hash power. So you get more miners, which more coins come into your account. Or you can actually take it in USD, which is the equivalent to cash in crypto. So the model is working because the vision is there, the utility is there, the potential is there, and people are loving the idea that they can crowdfund and also be incentivized and rewarded for doing it. And the biggest key indicator that I want to finish with this video is as the momentum continues, the volume, the growth, what happens then is the natural progression is there's an incredible amount of revenue that is being generated as we grow and expand. And what TEXITcoin is doing is exactly what any other successful company would do with their stock. So what you're seeing here, and why this individual up here asked that question, and will it ever stop? What you're seeing here, right here, these stair steps each month, there's a reason why this is happening. And this could be the cryptic warning for people. TEXITcoin is infusing large amounts of capital back into the coin strategically on a monthly basis. Because they believe in the project, in the mission, right? This is our regular average buying and selling. And then every single month, as this grows and there's incredible amount of revenue, right, and profits that are generated, Bobby Gray is infusing capital back into the project, and that is helping drive the price of TEXITcoin up over and over. And that goes back to his notebook as to why he predicts that this is going to hit $16 in February. He knows what he's doing with the capital that is coming in. He is reinvesting and infusing it into the project. And it is obviously helping the community. It is growing the community. It is growing the accounts of the community, and is helping others share this incredible mission and project. So if you understand the vision and the key indicators and the likelihood and the potential, again, it is crypto. It is an investment. There is a risk. But if you understand the project and you understand the likelihood of this continuing, and you believe that Bobby Gray is sincere and trying to obviously achieve his mission, and he's going to continue to keep his word and do this until February 2026 and beyond, when his utility becomes a reality, then this might be something you want to take a very close look at, and you might want to obviously partake in. So if you are interested, if you see the vision and you want to join the community, please feel free to reach out to me. I can help you. You do not need a crypto wallet. You do not need a Coinbase account. All you need is access to $995. In fact, if you come through me, I will be able to actually get you in for $945. There is a way to instantly put people in, give them a $50 discount, and within 10 minutes, they are a TEXITcoin miner. Somebody else who shares this with you might be able to do the same for you. If you want to go ahead and do it on your own, it will be $995. But if obviously you go and you work with an individual who shares it with you, they can possibly help you purchase a TEXITcoin miner for $945, and you are on your way to passively collecting coins for the next 137 years. And you can decide if you want to build the community and share and actually get more coins, or actually get USDC by sharing with others and helping them see this vision become a reality. So hope this helped. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. If somebody shares this video with you, feel free to reach back out to them. They can help you. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.